Welcome to East Lawrence Elementary. We're here with Miss Kelly Dean, new principal here at East Lawrence Elementary. A lot of good changes coming our way.
There are.
Now,
Very
you've been in
excited.
the system for 22 years.
I've been in education 22 years. I've been here in Lawrence County since 2007.
Yeah, and it's been good for the system and good for you, hasn't it?
It's been great. I don't think I'd work anywhere else right now.
Well, Miss Dean, I know East Lawrence Elementary community, East Lawrence community is glad to have you moving back into the school. Now, tell us about your history over the past few years and how you feel like you're kind of coming back home here.
Okay, great. I started here in 2007 actually at East Lawrence Elementary as a teacher. So a lot of the teachers here I've had the opportunity to work with. They welcomed me into this community. I then moved to East Lawrence Primary as the assistant principal and got to know the kids there and those families. And then this past year I was at East Lawrence Middle High as the assistant principal. So I really feel like I'm kind of embedded in the East Lawrence community now, know these kids, these families, these teachers, and like I said before, I'm kind of coming full circle, coming back here now as the principal, and very excited about it.
Okay, so if you look over your educational experience, over your opportunities as an administrator throughout school, you've had different administrators, you've had different leaders that you've been associated with. Now, you've pulled a lot of probably good and sometimes, you know, things you might want to improve on. That's what we do in life.
Right.
But what is your philosophy going forward here for the elementary school? What's your philosophy on education?
I feel like education is a real tool for kids. Education is the one thing that's going to give them something later on in life. So as an elementary child, we want to give them the tools and the skills necessary for when they head to middle and high and then eventually on life. I have some non-negotiables kind of as an administrator. 3 things that when these children enter this building I want them to have, and that's safety. I want every parent to know that their child is safe when they enter this building, that they don't have to worry about them, that they're well loved. And then the third thing is that they're getting a quality education. So every day from 8 to 4, we're going to give our best. We're going to give 100%. We don't get a do-over. When they're here with us from 3rd through 5th grade, we don't get to redo it. So we want to make sure that they're safe, loved, and get a quality education every single day.
That's wonderful. Miss Dean, I know a lot of good things are going to come out of you working here with this particular part of the East Lawrence system, and we thank you for what you've done so far and look forward to covering things in the future. But about how many students will you have at the elementary school?
We fluctuate a little bit, but usually we have a little over 500 students here.
Wow, got your hands full.
We do, but you know, when you come into our building each day and we welcome people to come in, they're busy, they're active, they're engaged, so it never feels like there's 500 kids in the building.
Yeah, and I know you have a great staff. Now, when people come in, if they haven't been here before, who will they be greeted by in the office?
Well, we are really excited that we have a new office set up this year, so we welcome people to come out and see our new outside setup in our new office. But our 2 secretaries this year will be Miss Edna Williams and Miss Jana Tony, and they'll be welcoming people. They're kind of our first impression when you come in. And we always welcome parents in our building, but we ask that they come to the office, gives a visitor's pass to make sure that we have safety. We know what adults are in our building.
Okay, tell us about your family.
Okay, I have a wonderful husband, Jack Dean. He's a golf professional, and he teaches golf in the area and in Perry. And then I have 2 wonderful daughters. I have one that's in high school, a 10th grader, and one that's going into 5th grade. So I definitely have had some experiences with different grade levels, and they keep me busy and keep me young.
That's a good thing. Yeah, it sure is. And, you know, we feed so much into our children. We want them to be more accomplished than we are, and that's what we want for all the system throughout. But Lawrence County schools, Lawrence County school systems is a vital part of our community, obviously. It is a growing part, and people choose to go to whatever school they may choose. What's the best advantage of people coming to East Lawrence Elementary?
I really feel like, and I've only worked on the east side since we've been here, that we really have a community atmosphere. We have a family atmosphere. I'd put our teachers up against anybody. I feel like we have some of the best over here. But I feel like when your children are here, again, they're going to have that family atmosphere. They're going to be loved, but they're also going to get that quality education. And I think we look out for each other and look out for our children. I really want our schools to be kind of a hub in the East Lawrence community. We want parents to come in if they need computers, if they need resources we have here, then we're more than willing to let them do that. So we want to be an outreach and a community to the East Lawrence community.
Now, Ms. Dean, it's the beginning of the year, so it's open house time. Tell us about open house.
We have open house on August 7th. It's from 2 to 6. And during that time, we'll have our class rosters up. We'll have our supply list. They can come in and meet their teachers. They can kind of do a tour of the building. So we really encourage our parents to come during that time. That's a great time to ask questions so that on August 8th, when they come in that morning, they're comfortable, they're ready to go, and they have a good feeling of the building.
Okay, and so this year you have construction going on
We
outside.
do, we
There'll be a
do.
little bit different layout when people come out. What would you
Yes.
need to advise people on as far as scheduling coming to school and leaving school?
Definitely give us some grace that first week or two, because with a new schedule and a new layout, it's going to be a little bit different. We'll have instructions, and we'll have plenty of adults outside kind of telling people where to go. At open house, we're going to have a sheet laid out that'll give them instructions on how to pick up. But we have a new car rider pickup system, so just give us a little grace that first week. It may be a little bit longer than normal, but we hope it's going to add to the safety and the efficiency of picking up your children.
Thank you so much. Ms.
You're
Kelly
welcome.
Dean,
Thank you. I'm
everyone,
excited
East
about the
Lawn's
school
Elementary.
year.
Our summer celebration continues at Dublin Chevrolet.
Get a Malibu for up to $3,500 off MSRP.
Call, click, or come see us. Dublin Chevrolet, the only dealer you will ever need.